Hello.
Hey everyone! I'm Hal.
I'm Mal.
And we are Hal Productions. Happy birthday, everyone! Happy birthday, Mal!
Happy birthday, everyone! It's everyone's birthday today.
Yes, hi everyone, and happy birthday, Mal. How old are you now? 19.
I'm 19.
19. Hi DJ, hi Freddie, hi Mordred Cannon. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a swell Friday.
Happy birth.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy birth.
Thank you, Cardboard
I have
Hal.
your presents right now.
You have my presents right now?
Yes. Well, I only made you one present, but I made other things that can be your present if you want them. I just don't think you want them. Ta-da.
Oh, cute! It's the RAM pin. I don't have a... You have a picture of it, right? You can put it
Not
in
really.
Discord.
I can get a picture of it. Ugh.
I forgot about this thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I made it a while ago. And then my teacher
hands
stole
off.
it. And then it's a whole thing. Give it to me so I can take a picture. And then you can keep it.
Hi,
Hi,
Possum! So today is probably gonna be a bit of a short stream because we had to move it forward so that I didn't cause a conflict in my schedule.
We were kind of silly.
Yeah.
We didn't plan things out.
No, we really didn't. Let me just pull up my art screen. Ooh. Okay. Y'all ready? Hold on.
Okay, I put Mal's birthday present that I made in the art channel on our Discord if anyone's curious. But I also have some other things. Wait. Happy birthday.
Oh, the ring!
Oh my god, it fits you so much better!
Yeah, it fits me pretty perfectly.
What? That's not
crazy.
fair! Okay, I did make that ring for you. I did that on purpose. Ha ha ha. Somehow,
it's really pretty.
Somehow the ring,
I actually really like it.
Somehow the ring I made to fit me fits Mal better. But that's fine. So you get the ring.
It looks very cool. I like it a lot. I like the gem. What kind of gem is it? Sparkly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's sparkly.
I can also put the ring in the Discord if you want.
Yes.
Here, I'll send a picture of that as well. Let's take a picture.
I'm getting a call from my aunt. Not now.
Okay.
Okay.
And then ring. But you don't wear jewelry all that often.
I like this one though. It feels nice.
Does it feel nice?
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable when I wear it.
I
and
like
then,
it.
if you want, fork. But it's a
Fork?
broken. It's
Oh
a
my
broken
God.
fork.
It's your fork sculpture thing.
It's a very ugly fork.
This is quite the tool. I feel like it should go somewhere. Like I feel like it could fit on the D&D shelf.
I think it's really ugly, and
I think it's kind of cool looking.
Okay, well, if you want it, happy birthday.
I want it.
You can have it. That's what.
I'm gonna name him.
It's a him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna name him
Ringo.
Ringo. Yes, Ringo.
Ringo the fork.
Ringo the fork, which looks a little more like a knife than a fork.
You think it looks like a knife? See, I originally made it to be a spoon. I did make it to be a spoon. That's what this hole is. I was going to put a divot in here, and then I didn't do that because I got lazy. So I put fork things on it instead, but then the fork thing fell off. What are they called? The sporks on the fork? The thing.
The prongs?
Yes. No, they're called tangles or something.
Tangles?
They're not called tangles. I made that up. I think they're called tings or something. I feel like it starts with the T. The little points on a fork.
The prongs.
I don't think they're called prongs.
They're called
tines! See? They're called tines!
Okay.
That's the word. Thank you. But yeah, so the tine fell off the middle one, and now it kind of... My dad thinks it looks like a fish, and you think it looks like a knife. So, it's a multi-tool.
I'm thinking of, you hold it from here, and then
you hold it from the tine. This is made to be a handle. It's very easy to hold this way.
It seemed like a handle to me.
Okay. You know what? It's up for interpretation. That's what art is for. That one was a weird assignment, but I'm glad you can have it.
I like it. Okay. Anyway, so I'm drawing Azula from Avatar.
Normally it would be up to vote, but birthday, as you guys know.
It's my birthday. I get the privileges to draw whatever I want. Let me open a new tab. Open image in the tab so that I can get a closer look. Yes. Okay.
So,
lovely. So
we're continuing.
I have references.
Banner. Also, for those of you who have our emotes, we have a new emote. It's a
we
rage
made it
emote.
yesterday. Not yesterday. Wednesday. Here's what it looks like. I think it's really funny looking.
I'm happy with it. It looks so good.
Okay. So, I am gonna draw Zula.
Yeah, the scheduling conflict, by the way. We scheduled to get our haircut at 3:30, and we were like, yeah, it works. Wait.
I don't know why we forgot that we had a stream today. I don't know.
You're getting mine? Oh, I'm getting mine to cut tomorrow. We're all gonna have fresh haircuts. See, I always get my haircut during like winter break and then summer break, and those are the only 2 times I cut my hair. So I cut them real short and then I let it grow out a bit. But right now my hair is split ending like crazy. I think I need to get it really short because I did not take good care of my hair as well as I normally do. So now it's just split ends all over the place. You know?
Right.
It happens. What haircut are you getting?
I'm deciding to get an undercut because my hair is real thick. Even though it's short, it just like I feel like it would make it easier to shower.
I had a undercut 3 times and it's okay. It's nice. It does feel a lot lighter and airier, but you have to keep shaving it, which is annoying.
Is that really that hard, though?
No, it's not that hard. It's just kind of annoying. Hi, Nautilus. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good Friday. It's Mal's birthday.
'Tis my birthday.
That makes you a Taurus.
Yeah, of course I'm a Taurus. I feel like that's common knowledge.
I feel like that is pretty. I mean, I would describe you because I guess Tauruses, they're known for being pretty stubborn, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you're pretty stubborn. Do you guys believe in astrology? It is astrology, right? I sometimes get it mixed up with astronomy. I would hope you guys believe in astronomy. Astrology, though, I do believe in it somewhat, I'd say. Oh, look at that. Go.
That's a really funny note.
I think astrology is fun. But I feel like it's not really all that accurate for me. You know?
I feel like at some point it was, but I feel like you've changed as a person.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think it's fun, but I don't believe in it too much. Yeah, I'd say I'd fall kind of like the same category. However, I will say, for Mal, for you, it's like 100% accurate.
Well, it's not 100%.
Well, okay.
There are some very, very grave errors.
I guess that's fair. I wholeheartedly do not believe in astrology. I think that for some people it's very fitting. Like, I enjoy reading my horoscope and... Oh, actually, you know what? I should look at my daily horoscope. And seeing memes for my sign, but I'm not zealous about it. Let's see what my daily horoscope is, guys. I'm a Cancer. Let's see. My daily horoscope says, the wholeness you're looking for isn't going to come from affirmation. Thanks? What does that mean?
It means nothing. It's like reading a fortune cookie.
It is a little bit like reading a fortune cookie. I think I do find it kind of funny when astrology is like really call-outy, you know?
Yeah, where like it's either gonna fit someone perfectly or it's gonna seem really ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like I can't think of a good one off the top of my head, but like, oh, July Cancers, you know how they can be like, but the June Cancers are fine, or you know what I mean? It's like throwing a net into the sea, you know? I do think that there's probably at least some truth that comes in like, oh, when you're born, like stars aligning, at least to some extent, but I don't think that it's like prophecy, I guess. I think that patterns make sense, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm getting at. I don't think it's surprising to see that people that are born within the same month have similar personality traits.
I think that's kind of surprising.
Really?
Yeah, because why? There's no reason for it.
The stars. It seems like you're having some trouble with decision making.
Yes.
Trouble,
That is me.
That's your fortune.
That's my fortune for today.
I don't know.
If that's the Taurus horoscope today, then it's completely right. Because I had a really hard time deciding where I should go for dinner on my birthday.
Oh yeah. Do you know where we're going, guys? Take a wild guess.
You're never gonna get it.
You're not gonna get it. It's Olive Garden. They could have gone anywhere in the world. No, okay, not in the world, but like they could have gone somewhere real fancy. I mean, Olive Garden's kind of fancy. I have mixed feelings about Olive Garden. I love it, but the only thing I like is their soup, which is really cheap. It's the cheapest thing on the menu, so that's kind of a benefit, right? I also like the spinach artichoke dip. You like it too.
Mm-hmm.
We like the exact same thing. Wide swing, like very vague wordings, and like our human brains are like, oh yes, this is like that thing. I mean, there's also like confirmation bias, I feel like, that plays a part in like horoscopes and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like if I see something that's like not true about me, I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But if I see something that's like really true that I like really resonate with, then it's gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, so it's just real then.
We only have a few Olive Gardens here in Canada. Our equivalent would probably be East Side Mario's. Interesting. Yeah, my only thing with Olive Garden is that I swear to God I get food poisoning every time. But I like the soup, but it's so not good for me. It definitely makes me nauseous, but it tastes good. Like, not that good though, but I mean, I like it. Sometimes, okay, I was talking about this before, like different types of pizzas, right? Sometimes you're in the mood for a good pizza, and sometimes you're in the mood for a crappy pizza, right? My go-to crappy pizza is Little Caesars, which I haven't had in a while. I'd like to have Little Caesars again at some point, right? The food's kind of mid, but their unlimited soup salad bread is so good. See? I love the chicken gnocchi. That's my favorite. That's all I get pretty much. Their unlimited soup in bread, that's what I get. The thing is, I have a very, small appetite, so I usually make it through one bowl, maybe two if I'm lucky. So I need to, beef up, eat way more soup. Then it's more worth it. Ew, Little Caesars. Admittedly, Little Caesars, I'm aware, is not that good. But sometimes it just gets the right craving, I think it's because it was my go-to, sleepover pizza,
Yeah.
Like, whenever you have sleepovers with, your friends, you, are able to convince your parents to go get, pizza, right? Something that they would never do otherwise, right? It's but you gotta, look like the cool parents in front of my, friends, Don't you want to look like the cool parent? Don't you want to, yeah?
They're like, no, I actually don't care.
Yeah, but then they'll get pizza, right? And Little Caesars was the go-to. I think because it was cheap, but also,
it's fast as
well. The other reason was, when I was younger, I would not eat pizza with red sauce. And there's not that many places that don't have red sauce pizza. So at Little Caesars, I would get the,
Crazy bread?
Yeah, crazy bread and there's crazy bread and then the other one, cheesy bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which don't have any sauce. You can dip them, but yeah. Those are pretty good. I gotta admit, taste nostalgic to me. So I'm a little biased. You're the same way.
Yeah.
We had the same childhood, obviously. But yeah, Little Caesars, and I'm aware it's not known for its quality, right?
Yeah.
But I think everyone has their little crappy food place that they like. Like, for example, when I was going on my road trip to Oklahoma, we going with some of our professors and some of our friends, right? On the way to Oklahoma, we stopped in, I don't remember where. It was a state. One of the states in America. On the way to Oklahoma, which is where one of my professors was originally from. So he like went to go visit his parents while we were there, and we got to eat with like my professor's parents, which is a little strange. But he made us go to like this like Chinese restaurant, and the food sucked. I'm not even like, I like Chinese food. I like Chinese food. This place, like, not good. It did not taste good, but I could tell he liked it because of nostalgia. And I think everyone's got their place like that, For me, it's Little Caesars, right? What are your guys' nostalgic food places? You might have to think about it a little bit. Because sometimes your vision is clouded. You think that it's a good place because you like it so much. But no one else does. No one else does. I also think there's some places like that just based on like where you live. Like local food places that like you have to like be like, okay, listen.
It's an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste. If you're from the area, you love this. You just are gonna have to get used to this type of food.
Otherwise you can't live here.
For me, it would be Lick's Hamburgers. That does not sound like a very appetizing name, I will say. It's a small chain. Lick's Hamburgers sounds like a not appetizing name. Like they lick your hamburger before they give it to you. It's like, every spoon's been spat in. You're welcome. It used to be one near my old house, and we go there a lot. There's a Japanese restaurant near my house, which is like that. Interesting. Do you guys usually do, like, birthday dinners, too? Like, Mal had to pick where we're all eating as a family to go eat, which, we don't usually... I
literally struggle so much.
We don't eat... Our family does not eat out, ever, unless it's someone's birthday, really, right? I always choose a hibachi place because I love hibachi. I love the show and the food is delicious. I love hibachi. But it's definitely a bit expensive. But what can I say? I can be a little pricey. Okay. The burgers...
I've got the cheapest taste, Olive Garden.
Their burgers were great, and they had their own ice cream, too. Ooh. Oh, that's probably why they're called Lick's Hamburgers. It's probably like a Steak and Shake. But mostly because back then, there wasn't much competition. The quality is good for the price. Now it is pretty bad. Overpriced and bad. Aw, no. But there's one within driving distance of where I live now, but my dad never wants to go. That's always how it is.
Yeah,
my
dad literally hates me for choosing Olive Garden.
I know. He's like, oh, hi, Sky. Thank you for the hydrate. Drink. We got water. I feel like all we've been getting is water. There's more drinks. Just so y'all know. Also, for the time being, Cardboard Hal won't work, because I didn't fix him. Canonically, Cardboard Hal is just scared of any type of liquid, and that's why he won't talk. Whose birthday? Mal's birthday.
It's my birthday.
It's Mal's birthday.
Me. It's today. It's me day.
You're like, it's me day. Happy birthday, Mal.
Thank you.
You're 19.
I am 19.
How is that weird? I feel like it wasn't that weird when I turned 19. Like, it's kind of like 18's a big deal. I feel like 20's a big deal, and 19's just there.
Truly the middle child of birthdays.
Okay, this is really sad. I just Googled it. It turns out the last location permanently closed. No! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that your childhood restaurant is closed. Also, not my brain swapping Hal and Mal for the Avatar. I really need rest. Go nap. There's apparently one left, but it's too far away. That sucks. This is really kind of random, but it kind of reminds me. There was like this one like place that everyone used to go to for their birthdays.
Oh my god.
Yep. There was this one place, everyone had their birthday at this place. It was like the go-to place. It was Scallywag Tag, which was basically laser tag, but like pirate themed. So, and it was the coolest in my opinion. Okay, looking back, it was kind of lame. But like, it was like, they had like a pirate ship set, and then you just laser shoot people. Okay? And
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Yeah, it was like everyone that had their birthday there, they were the cool ones. Because they also had an arcade.
Yeah.
But they shut down, and I don't think I've seen one since. Sad. Is laser tag even a thing anymore? Are arcades a thing anymore? I feel like I don't really see them that often. I think it's because it used to be like, you know, a thing that would happen in malls, but malls aren't really a thing anymore either.
I mean, like, I feel like, you know, the most iconic arcade is Chuck E. Cheese, right? And I feel like most Chuck E. Cheese is kind of shut down after the pandemic.
Oh, actually, I haven't thought about Chuck E. Cheese in forever. There are. Okay, wait, let me see.
I feel like most arcades nowadays are more for, like, an older audience, like, not for kids. They're more for, like, teenagers. And adults.
Well, there are some. Look!
Oh my god.
They got mini golf now. Interesting.
Pirate Scene doesn't make sense for laser tag, though, unless they model the guns like blunderbusses. I think they did. Because they definitely didn't look like... They didn't look like
no. They did look like...
They very much looked like this. However...
It's hard to draw weapons. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't look like...
They didn't look like
sci-fi. Yeah.
It's very much...
You did have to wear, like, this, like, armor, though.
Yeah.
That kind of took away. Especially because, like, most of the people that were, like, there... like, were little kids, and the armor was so big, you just, like, trying to run, and the armor's just, like, weighing you down. But it's, you know, for people to, like, aim at, and then it will let you know, like, oh, you're in or you're out or whatever. The thing I remember the most about it, though, was the teenagers that would come in there. They were so mean. I think that this is just typical of teenagers. But
They
so
were, like,
it
just toxic gamers. Like,
No!
they weren't even, like, cheating or anything. They were just being
the
really
little kids were
toxic.
always easy targets. Exactly. So, like, I was, like, a little kid, and it would be, like, my birthday or something, and me and all my friends were like, we got this, guys! Power of friendship!
They would find out which kid had a birthday, and they would target that kid.
They'd push you, too! They'd push you to the ground, and, like, boom, boom, like... And then they just keep spawn killing you. It was the worst. Kids are evil. But, I mean, teenagers are worse. Like, in my opinion.
And it wasn't even like, they weren't like related to one of the party goers. They were just there to
They just
torment
hung out
kids.
there. It was like, hey guys, you know, it's a random little Saturday. You know what I want to do? I want to go over there. Did that place let you pick out nicknames? I think it did, but I think it was like, you could like scroll. Like they were predetermined
They didn't let
names.
you make up your nickname. They had to...
So like, it would be pirate names that you had to like scroll through, basically. So you couldn't like type in your own, I don't think. To be honest, teenagers and kids are real evil. Oh, that's lame. Yeah. And then the people that were, like, running the place that were supposed to, like, watch and make sure no one was beating anyone else up in, like, the dark, like the teenagers were with the little kids, they didn't do their job. But there was, like, this one specific memory I have where, like, I'd go, like, sniper mode. Because I'm, like, you know, I was... teeny tiny.
You always tried to snipe the teenagers.
No, I would, and I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But that was, I think, the first time I heard someone swear. I'm gonna be so real. I like honed in, went like, you know, Merida mode, except with like a little pistol instead of like a bow and arrow, and then pew, and I hit them, and they're like, you know, jacket blinks is like boo doo 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 doo, and they're like, what the. And I was like, what's that word? Like, I think that's the first time I heard a swear word. I'm gonna be so real. Most of the ones I went to let you pick your own. And people are usually a bit too generous with the kids sometimes when they do bad. I mean, I did think that, like, Scallywag Tag was fun. Man, I miss it. I want to go laser tagging at some point. You know what? I also think, like, paintball would be fun. You know? I've never done paintball before. I know that it can, like, hurt, because, like, I've seen people get bruised by it, but, like, it seems like
I definitely
fun.
would not be fit for paintball.
No, I feel like we both bruise very easy. I feel like you bruise way easier than me.
Yeah, it's just, I bruise so easy.
There was a time where, oh, thank you. Oh, I said thank you for you. Nameless is happy birthday.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Oh, I love that emote.
Whose birthday?
Mal's.
Me.
Mal's birthday.
Mine. It's my day. Whoosh.
Have either of you gone for your permit? We both have our license. Mal's birthday! Happy birth! I'd love to do paintball. Paintball would be so cool. I mean, I probably would get, like, hurt bad, but yeah.
Realistically, I would not be able to do paintball. Aesthetically, though, paintball is good.
We both got our license because our dad forced us to, but we never drive. We don't have a car. Hydrate, get water. I need to get water. You already have water. I need to fill my water.
I need my license to be able to vote, man.
Well, you can get a ID, but
yeah, but that's harder.
no, it's not. Mom and Dad just told us that it would be too difficult and that we had to.
I went to do my driver's test today. Safe to say I failed. Oof. Did you not have a driving instructor? I did. Ah, well, they must have sucked then.
I'm back. Safe to say I failed. Oh no. It took me 3 tries to get mine, and on my 3rd try, I passed by sheer luck. To be fair, I didn't do bad. Okay, this is what I remember my driving test being like, okay? So I had like this lady, and my driving instructor, I think I've told this story a million times, that my driving instructor was like crazy and terrible, and I hated him, and he just traumatized me, and I never wanted to drive a car, and every time I was in the car, I'd have like massive panic attacks. So I really didn't want to do this driving test, but I was like, just suck it up, you just gotta do it for like 5 minutes, and then you never have to touch a car again. That was like my reasoning. I was like, that's all you gotta do. Because if I fail, then I have to go, like, do all the same training stuff again. And I'm like, no, you know? So, I, like, do the test. We're doing, like, this little drive around, okay? There's one, like, point where, like, I stopped the car because someone's trying to make a left turn into, like, this neighborhood. I have the right of way to go just straight, but I was, like, so freaked out that I was just, like, oh, I, like, motioned for them to go instead, and that apparently, like, made me lose a few points. But I did perfect on the parallel parking, because I practiced that to hell and back. And then when I, like, she was like, okay, park the car, and I'll, like, tell you the results. And then she was like, okay, well, you messed up here, and you messed up here, and this you could have done better. Silence. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, but you got your license. Why? I think that some of those driving instructors like messing with you, okay? Jerks. Crazy? I was crazy. Crazy? I was crazy. Oh my god.
The one who was grading my test was very nice and told me I passed before she told me everything I did wrong.
Yeah, no. That did not happen with me. I think I have an aura that makes people be like, man, I want to mess with this person. Because it's very common. There was a hill that no matter how far up I moved, I couldn't see the hill. Basically had to guess if there were cars behind trees. Oh, there was actually a section like that in my driving thing. But, like, they do a different route every time, and then they didn't do that route for me, so I'm glad. Our test instructors don't tell us if we passed or failed. We have to check a website after a certain time. What?
Oh my god.
No. I would actually, no. I cannot deal with that stress. Wait, Ollie, did you just get yourself by random lottery in the chat? Or did you, like, switch to yourself? He's just him. That's crazy. Bro, my driving tester yelled at me the whole time in a language I did not understand, only to look me in the eyes with a wide smile saying, congrats and happy birthday! Oh my god. Oh, I think I did mine on my birthday.
I think I did mine on my birthday.
Yeah, we both, as soon as we turned 16, yeah. Those are the only 3 words I understood for him. Nope, I'm just built different. Happens a lot. You know why we stopped the car again? That's man's name, Albert Einstein. I was just...
But your driving instructor was an absolute sociopath.
No, I know. But I've told that story a million times, I feel like. he just, I don't like driving. I don't like even like being in a car. It's gotten like, my anxiety about cars have gotten worse, right? Because I had to go back to my dorm on Thursday to like get some of my final stuff and also to do my finals. I came home early and then I had to go back and then I came back again. And dude, oh my God. The driving back and forth freaks me out. I would walk everywhere if I could, okay? I love walking. Walking is great. More people should do it. Listen, driving, it's not good for the environment and it's scary, so I don't want to do it. That's my excuse. Each time I come here, I usually get oozed by sheer luck. Really? You just built different. Built different. I went for an 1.5 hour walk yesterday. That's a good walk. Sometimes I do like this 3-mile walk across like a bridge with my dad. That's always good. We tried to take you. You did not like it. You were like, I can't do this. Dude, she flat out told me any mistake you made wouldn't fail you, but I have a problem with how you nearly hit that car. Well, I mean, I think if you nearly hit a car, I would be hesitant to give you a license too. No offense. I got a new vroom vroom. I can't not drive. Also, kind of can't walk to Tennessee. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, cars are a necessary evil, I think. But I want to try and... I mean, the job I got for the summer, I can walk to. Mural painting. I'm so excited. I get to go on, like, these, like, what are they called? It's to go up on really tall buildings. You have to climb them. They got a name.
Scaffolding?
Yes. I get to go on scaffolding. I'm so excited. In the interview, they were like, are you scared of heights? And I went, no, I love heights. You got a job as Spider-Man? I did. Literally, I checked like 4 to 5 times. There was no car. It came out of nowhere. It wasn't like I randomly pulled out, ooh, look at me, I'm Hannah. I don't have to drive 12 hours to work. That's a ridiculous amount of time to drive. I would not want to do that. That is... Not a fan. Not a fan. It's unfortunate that cars are a necessary evil in society. I will do everything in my power to try and figure out a way to not drive. I don't want to either, but I get a nice pay bump each time I do. So, I mean, that's definitely a motivation. My anxiety around cars is too much. I just can't. I get stressed just crossing the road.
Yeah, that's true. Ever since we were kids, we always sprinted across the road.
That's because Mom said, the cars can't see you, you're too short, they're gonna run you over, run. And so so you know how we were talking about, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cars operate on Trek's logic. Yeah, having money to survive is a real big good thing, yeah. But, I thought that, on T-Rex logic, that makes more sense. Trex. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Just gonna pretend like I know.
I know, I do that all the time. But, you know, I thought, like, if I didn't hold my mom's hand while we were going, like, across a parking lot, that I would instantly get run over. No questions asked. Like, it was like a law thing. Prophecy, maybe. I got like an hour of sleep. Brain no work good right now. Ugh, take a nap. We're supposed to play D&D later tonight. I'm working. Oh. I can't nap. I didn't know that. I just assumed if you were chatting that it's because you're not busy. I didn't sleep super well last night either. I mean, I did sleep, which is, you know, probably
better than normal.
Yeah, more than I think all I can say, and better than normal too. So I think I'm just happy to be home. I was having a lot of trouble like sleeping in my dorm after a while. I work from home most of the time, so I can goof off, but I still need to pay attention. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. After work, you should take a nap. Rest is important. Like, I've been playing FF14. Is that Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 14? Yeah. Since 6 a.m. pretty much. I don't have a problem, I swear! Sounds like you've got a problem. I mean, I woke up at around like 5 or 6. I usually do, though. Sorry I woke you up. I probably did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
That's probably the worst part. We have like a bunk bed, right? So, yeah. But all the cosmetics to make myself look good. That's why you play it? Hi, Boomer. Oh, Boomer's so cute. Guys. Oh, hi, buddy. Here, you want up?
Cosmetics are the end game, yeah.
Hey, buddy. You want up? Come here. He's just staring at me. Dogs are weird like that sometimes. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of games are like all about like cosmetics and stuff now, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of games have gone for gacha systems recently. Or maybe I've just like...
Minecraft Bedrock Edition has a gacha system.
What? No! Since when? Why?
For skins.
Oh yeah, let's get kids into gambling. Woohoo! That doesn't seem right. The story is good, but I can't run dungeons or raids since they take too much time, and brain power can't multitask like that during work. But gambling for money to make myself prettier is easy. Oh my gosh. Why have gotchas gotten so normalized? I'm not a fan. Luckily, Final Fantasy doesn't have gacha like that. Okay. Still.
I'm pretty sure for the Minecraft skin gacha also, it has to be real money. Like, there's no way to gain in-game currency that you can use to pull.
That's so messed up. I think it's slightly concerning, because I know, like, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, I mean, a lot of kids play Minecraft, like young kids.
But if they're gonna play any version, they're probably gonna play Bedrock Edition.
I remember there was a point when, like, we were playing Minecraft when we were younger, and, like, we were playing with our friend, and she got all these skins, and it's because she bought them without her parents' permission. She got grounded and was not allowed to play Minecraft ever again. It happens all the time. It's literally playing games to make money to buy clothes.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure I like the way I drew her face.
I think it's like a little, she looks a little wide face, like she needs a taller head or something. If that makes sense. I feel like she's got a large forehead. Or she's supposed to have a large forehead.
A little better.
Yeah.
Let's find some other pictures of her. Boop.
This is gonna, like, I think Azula's, like, most iconic scenes are with her hair down. Even though her hair is, like, in that bun for the most part. I, like, distinctly remember her specifically with her hair down. You know? How I sent you my spoils over the last week. Let me see, okay? We got... Okay, those are cute. Very cute. What is that little staff thing? It's like a little like Hello Kitty looking cute. You know, I remember when I was younger, I played like, you know, like what is it called? Girls Go games. Do you remember that website?
Yeah.
And like I'd pretty much just play the dress up games all day. It's funny that that's like kind of become the norm now with cosmetics, except it's so much money.
Yeah. Crazy.
Me spending money on the Project Sekai Gacha just so I can give Rui Kamashiro a nice, pretty jellyfish outfit because, whatever.
I have that outfit.
Actually. I know you do. I'm jealous.
I didn't spend money on it though.
I didn't either because I didn't get it. Whatever. The fact that they all happen to be bathing suits has nothing to do with my taste. It's just summer, so a lot of stuff is like that. It's a collab with Yokai Watch. Oh!
Oh my god! I remember watching Yokai Watch.
Memory unlocked. It's so strange, the anime that I watched when I was younger, because I didn't watch that much. And the anime I did watch was, I don't think, like, popular? So I don't even know how we, like, watched it. I think
we on Netflix. And you know,
yeah, I think it was sort of like, there was, like, because I remember I mentioned Glitter Force, which it's not called Glitter Force. I know that now. So I think we watched very, like, I guess, censored anime, I guess, or, like, Americanized anime. Like, they took an anime and they changed random facts about it, changing the story quite a bit.
Yeah. Whoops.
The only thing I remember about Yokai Watch was that, like, the little cat, like, was a real cat at one point but died, which is sad.
Jibanyan.
Jibanyan, that's the cat's name. So cute. So Yokai Watch has so many things in game, like minors and stuff, and they are so cute, except Manjima, he's ugly. Huh? Oh, Minions. Oh! You two missed out on the 4Kids days. I was so confused for a second. I went, what? Okay. I'm sorry. That was totally my bad. I cannot read. I was like, what? I was very concerned for a second. You two missed out on the 4Kids days. Good times. Did we miss out on it? I mean, I've heard of, like, 4Kids. Like, did you get pizza? Should I go get my food?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
Oh, my muscles all hurt. Pizza time. Pizza time. This. I feel like I'm doing this really badly. Okay. That might be a little bit better. Hugget's back apologize for me because I just spammed with the Yokai Watch collab.
Okay.
Why do you feel like you need to apologize?
Oh, hold up, let me check.
Oh my god. Do you have lava cakes in there too?
Are these lava cakes?
I smell them.
Oh, oops. I grabbed the wrong thing.
Put it back.
That's not what I wanted. Where's my food? Hold up.
Fine, I won't apologize. I'm trying to be nice and apologize for once, but not telling me not to. No need to apologize.
It's just a song. Wait, what? Are you saying I can't get my pizza? They forgot my pizza. They gave me the sauce for my pizza, but not my pizza. I know.
Well, that's not good. Unfortunate. The boulder. No. I must draw Zula. Hold on. Let me just sketch out this outfit, okay? I swear I won't forget about it this time.
Mom and Dad's pizza because apparently I'm not allowed to have pizza. Oh, you got the Boulder Doodle request.
Yeah.
You know what else I want to apologize for? That's a full-blown doodle request, too. That's not a 5-minute doodle. How many points do you have?
Yeah, you must have a lot. Jesus.
Oh, God. Like 5K now? Wow. That's like 5-minute doodles. I used them all up in the last couple of streams. Still, that's crazy. I'm so sad. How'd they forget my pizza? I was going to, like, talk about Domino's Pizza for a bit and pretend like I was sponsored by them. But they forgot my pizza. So, did you call them? I asked my dad, I was like, can you go back and, like, say they missed my pizza? And he went, they're a mess. I'm not gonna bother them. So, I don't know what he was like, just get some bread and just eat it like that. I'm like, no. You should. Maybe you'll get it free. That's what I would think. But my dad just said no. So they're still behind with only one woman making food. It took an hour and 10 minutes to get this order. Why is only one woman there? Usually they're overstaffed. What'd they do? One time my sister and I ordered 2 pizzas from Domino's, but they got one of them wrong and they sent us a third for free. Pour one out for the homie solo working. That's gotta be stressful though.
I remember one time we went to Domino's for my birthday and I got a pizza that had no sauce and I was so sad. And so they offered us free dessert.
Really?
Yeah. And so we ate the lava cakes.
Oh! Is that how you guys got them before? Because, right.
This was like a long time ago.
But I don't remember ever getting those lava cakes before. Because
it was a long time ago. It was like a really like I was still in the single digits kind of birthday.
How do you remember that then?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't remember anything from, like, younger than 15. Like...
That sounds like an issue.
Domino's lava cakes with some milk. I've never tried them with milk. Do you pour the milk on top? Do you try and dip it? Do you... What? Alzheimer's. Drink it, forehead. You drink the lava cake? But it's a cake. You drink cake? Drink the milk. Oh! I see. Okay. So, that was... How do you milk a cake? I'll eat my lava cake with my almond milk. I love almond milk.
You say that just because you're lactose intolerant.
Yeah, but almond milk objectively tastes better. It's like sweeter.
I prefer soy milk.
Ew. Why?
I just do. I don't know.
Soy milk? That's why I hate almond milk, because it's sweet. I just have a major sweet tooth.
Is milk not supposed to be sweet? Like...
No. Milk usually just tastes like milk. I can't really describe it any further than that. If I want my milk to be sweet, I'll drink chocolate milk. Dude, I'd drink chocolate milk all day, every day, if I wasn't lactose intolerant. Whoa.
My tablet almost fell out of my lap. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce on a chair, by the way.
You've sat weirder.
I have.
Do I need to bring back the pictures?
No, you don't. It's my birthday, come on.
I appreciate when I say with milk, your first thought was how to put it on the cake and not just as a beverage. Well, I was thinking like when you like have cookies in milk, you dip the cookies in the milk, right? That was not a weird thing on my end, right?
I agree.
Okay.
And that is the thought I had too.
The lower the percentage, the less it tastes like milk. Because then it just tastes like watered milk or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, whole milk? I hate the taste of whole milk.
I like the taste of whole milk, actually.
No. Wait, maybe I'm thinking buttermilk. Don't drink buttermilk. It's gross.
Yeah, why would you want buttermilk?
Buttermilk is great in a cake. Don't drink it. It's like chunky. Right?
Yeah.
Damn it, Al. I don't think you're supposed to drink buttermilk. Next, you'll be telling us you drank whipped cream. Whipped cream is delicious. You did or whipping cream. Wait, what's the difference between whipping cream and whipped cream? Besides
whipping
the
cream
tense?
is unwhipped.
Why is it called whipping? You would think it was
because you're
whipping.
supposed to whip it.
It's just heavy cream. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah. Oh, you're right. It's unwhipped. I get what you're saying now. Okay, because you do whip it and then it turns into whip it good. Yeah. Yeah, but buttermilk's kind of gross. It's delicious in a cake, though. I love buttermilk pancakes. Those are good. Oh my god. It's sad that things taste bad apart but taste good together, because then you gotta put in the work. Like, I want to just shove it all into my mouth, and then it's like, bam, a pancake appears in my mouth. You know, instead of having to, like, make it and then cook it, and that's just too much work. We need to get Hal their own cat. Come. I can't word. Have you ever tried buckwheat pancakes? Bro can't even say it. I can't. Well, I'm eating. That's my excuse. No, but I've had buckwheat waffles, I think. Maybe not.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had a lot of weird waffle combos, because I, for a moment, was a waffle chef. But that was short-lived. My grandpa loved those, so my grandpa made them all the time. Oh, grandma. Words. I'm more of a pancake fan than a waffle fan. You know? state your, well...
I don't really have an opinion. I think I'm more of a waffle fan, honestly. I like the crunchiness.
Wow. Nah, waffles over pancakes any day. Wow. I'm outvoted here. Incorrect opinion, Hal. Whoa! Okay. But I think over both waffles and pancakes is French toast. Specifically,
Gross,
I like French...
No, I hate French toast.
Wrong. Explain your reasoning. They're just like, I like the softness. It's like eating a cloud. It kind of reminds me of like angel food cake. And I love angel food cake. Who doesn't like angel food cake? It's okay to be wrong, Hal. Wow. I'm very picky about French toast. I had the most amazing French toast like last year, and I'm still thinking about it. That's how good it was. It was like, I can't even explain it. Like, whoa. Like, looking back, whoa. Can't have chicken and pancakes. I think chicken and waffles is a weird combo. That being said, my dad loves it. I understand it's a combo. Not my combo, though. It has to be made just right, otherwise it tastes like eggs to me, and I hate it. See, I like the taste of eggs.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why I don't like French toast, because it tastes too much like eggs.
Did you get a bite of my heavenly French toast?
I did.
And
it was okay, but it still tasted like eggs.
Wow. Wrong. Just wrong. I remember, like, you ever have food, and you bite it, and you eat it, and you go, whoa. That's what I was like, whoa. I thought you went whoa too.
I did, because it was good French toast. Like, I could judge that it was like an objectively good French toast. But I still don't like French toast.
Uh-huh. French toast should taste sugary and cinnamony, not like scrambled eggs.
Yes, I agree.
It did taste sugary and cinnamony.
I still tasted the egg, though.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to taste like sweet eggs. If your French toast tastes only like eggs, you're just eating egg bread. I love egg bread, though. Like, I one of my favorite, like, breakfast foods to make is I'll make poached eggs because, yeah, I'm fancy like that. And then I break it on my, like, toast. And it's so good. Poached eggs are so good. I used to be freaked out of poached eggs because I thought that they were raw. And I think maybe they kind of technically are, but they're so good. No, I mean, like, toast the bread in the pan and egg. I mean, like, toast the bread in the pan and egg. So it's in the crevices. Oh. Like those, literal egg bread. Okay. I know what you're talking about. Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. Like, those 5-minute craft videos where they take a cookie cutter and they cut the circle out of the bread and then they put the egg in the bread. Yeah. Those. I mean, that probably doesn't taste bad. But I can understand if you're hoping for French toast. It's not the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna know? Okay, I have an unpopular breakfast opinion. I like oatmeal. Oatmeal tastes good.
See, I don't like oatmeal, but I thought that was the unpopular opinion.
I'm pretty sure most people think that oatmeal is gross because it's like... I can admit it's like a weird texture, but I like... Oatmeal tastes good. Oatmeal really doesn't taste like anything but oatmeal. But that's where you put in all the flavors. And see, maybe that's where I'm a little bit biased. You just put in, like, all the brown sugar you can. It's probably more unhealthy than cereal at, like, the amount of sugar I put in it. I might just like it because it's... The oatmeal isn't the taste. Right. I'll admit it, you don't like your oatmeal. You like sugar. That's probably true. But I like that oatmeal's, like, warm. I feel like there's not a lot of, like, warm breakfast foods. Well, I guess because the other option... I feel like oatmeal's, like, anti-cereal, you know? It's the opposite of cereal. Right? You know what I mean?
I feel like oatmeal is the original cereal.
You know, that's probably more correct. But it's like warm, where cereal's like cold.
Yeah,
At least I hope your cereal's cold. I think cereal tastes better cold.
I don't think anyone eats cereal warm.
Ugh. I don't want to think about that. Warm cereal? Hey, hold up. Don't you better not be like putting like, oh, let me like get this milk in my cereal on the stove. Do. No one does that. No. What? You saying that you do that? You do not. If I can't sleep, I nuke some milk slightly, then put in honey bunches of oats. Really? It's always just honey milk with some substance. Are we talking about smack about oatmeal now? Kind of. We're talking about, because I think oatmeal tastes good. But it might just be because I put a bunch of sugar in it. And then I think that oatmeal is like anti-cereal. You know? I feel like if you like oatmeal, you don't usually like cereal or vice versa. Because it's like warm. That's the only way it can taste good if you put a bunch of sugar in it, yeah. I had this friend for a while. She's a very active person, which I'm very much not. Well, at least I'm not compared to her. She's like rock climbing, hiking, like all that stuff, right? And she's like really into like health stuff too. And she was really trying to get me into overnight oats, like oatmeal. And I can't remember how, it doesn't sound very good. It sounds like kind of gross, right? Because I think the thing that I like about oatmeal is that it's warm. But I don't think overnight oats are warm from the way she was describing it. It just sounds like you put oatmeal in water and then eat it. It sounds kind of gross. Oatmeal is sometimes referred to as hot cereal. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So you just proved you don't like oatmeal. But that's like that's not oatmeal, is it? Is it? Is overnight oats oatmeal? But why would you okay. For me, it's like cold pizza. I don't understand people that eat their pizza frozen. Okay? I feel like pizza tastes really bad when it's cold. And some people prefer it cold. That's crazy to me. That's so crazy. You don't like your pizza cold, do you?
No.
Okay, hold up. Who eats it frozen? I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people do it because they don't have the energy to like warm it up. Because to be fair, it's really hard to like warm up your pizza perfectly in like a microwave. Yeah. That being said, eating it frozen or cold, frozen and cold are two different things. I mean, not frozen, Hal, just cold. Well, I feel like some people do eat it frozen. Because you know like those oven-baked pizzas that you're supposed to put in the oven? I swear I had friends that have just eaten that. Like they don't bake it, they just eat it. That's frozen pizza, right?
Yeah.
Cold pizza is gross. I'm glad we're all in agreement here. How your friends are psychopaths. I'm aware. I doubt they eat it right out of the freezer. Maybe they don't eat it right out of the freezer, but that pizza's meant to be frozen. It was a weird conversation. I don't even think I knew him that well. It was like, you know, one of those late nights where you're like in the studio trying to get stuff done and then you're just like chit-chatting. And he said that he has pizza waiting for him at home and I'm like, oh, that's kind of annoying because then you have to like warm it up and stuff. And he's like, no, I just eat it. And I'm like, what? What? I don't think anyone willingly eats a pizzicle. You'd be surprised. That takes it to a whole nother level. It's weird. Like, I know, like, lots of people that swear by cold pizza. I once saw a guy eat ham straight out of the packet on the bus. I don't think that's that weird. Is it raw ham? It's like one of those like lunch hams, right? Okay, but ham is good. Yeah. I'm assuming that this is like ham that you would like, oh, you have to put it on a sandwich and then there, ham sandwich, right? I'm hoping they're not eating like raw ham. That would be weird. I think lunch meat kind of freaks me out though sometimes because I think when meat is cold, it makes me think it's raw, like subconsciously. You can tell me, oh yeah, it's been cooked and then it's just cold, but like, it freaks me out. You know?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to draw her in this outfit.
That would actually be pretty Chad if we were eating a whole ham in public, honestly. Zula's got crazy eyes. Hal, have you not had a ham sandwich? I don't think so. Have I ever had a ham sandwich? Mal?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Hey, come here, says happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't think I've ever had a ham sandwich.
I feel like you're having a freaking mental breakdown over the fact that you've never had a ham sandwich.
I don't know how to feel about this knowledge I now possess. Well, it's more so that I'm kind of realizing like that's a weird thing for me to have never eaten, right? Dad, have I ever had a ham sandwich before? I don't think I have. I've had like a turkey sandwich, I guess, but that's not ham. Ham is a C-tier lunch meat. I would think you have, but like, think back on my life. Have I ever had ham? I think the only time that I've eaten ham... I
feel like I've eaten straight up ham, but I haven't eaten it in sandwich form.
I think so too, because I think the only time I've had ham is when our aunts make it for Christmas. Sure. Sure what? What does he say sure to? Sure to. I don't really like ham all that much. I know I've had ham, but have I had it in a sandwich? I don't think so. I think weirdly the answer is no. Depends on the way it's cured. There are some polished smoked hams that are divine. I think that like ham is okay. I prefer like chicken or turkey. Hal? Polish. Oh. Polish smoked ham. Why did I say Polish? I can't read, okay? I'm not... it's a problem. Fair point. Smoked or honey ham is bomb. I don't really like honey ham. I feel like meat that's sweet is kind of weird. Well, but I like bacon with honey on it. That's really good.
Wrong. Any meat that's sweet is weird.
No.
Whether it's bacon or otherwise.
I just like honey, I think. Like, today I had a bagel with cream cheese and honey on it. And Morgan was like, that's gross.
It's because it is gross.
In your defense, Polish and polish are the same spelling. That's true. I guess I was imagining, like, polished as in, like, oh, it's a polished recipe, like, it's perfect, or whatever. Cream cheese is gross. Fight me. Okay, that's an opinion. What? Literally, salty and sweet are the best combo. I agree with that. Unless it's used in desserts. Cream cheese in desserts? Oh, you're gonna have cream cheese icing on your cake.
I am.
Explain your cake. Actually, we should talk about our cake,
a tradition.
Tradition.
Yeah.
We got a family tradition. You explain it.
The tradition is, every year on our birthdays, our mom makes us a cake that is in the shape of a bunny.
What's our bunny cake?
Basically, we make 2 cakes with pots, with like pans that are circular. And then in the cakes, they cut out like an ear and an ear. And then you put the ears on here, on the sides of this one. And then this part is the bow tie. And that's how we write like, oh, Hal is turning 21.
Mm-hmm. And then we do a little face.
Yeah, we do like a little face of like.
And we've had that all our lives.
And we decorate it with like M&Ms.
Yeah. But like that's what our like birthday cake is every year. It's a bunny cake. So when we say bunny cake, we mean birthday cake. Sometimes I just say bunny cake.
Yeah.
So
and it's a tradition that has existed since my mom was a kid, so that's fun.
It's been throughout generations. Bunny cakes. I don't know why. I don't think that... I think it goes back so far that we don't know the origin. I'm gonna be real. But, we have different... We get to do whatever flavor we want for the birthday cake. You're doing red velvet with cream cheese. Cream cheese icing.
It's my favorite.
It's very good. I always do chocolate. I love chocolate.
I'm not the biggest fan of like chocolate.
Yeah,
just
I know.
It makes my throat hurt.
I know they got bunny cakes growing up, but did their mom get bunny cakes growing up? And why did they get bunny cakes growing up? I prefer chocolate over red velvet. Same. Red velvet is just chocolate, I'm pretty sure. With red food coloring.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's less like,
it kind of looks a little morbid.
Chocolatey.
It kind of looks a little morbid when you have like a red cake and like a bunny. I gotta say.
You know, I didn't think about that.
Red velvet is overrated. I think red velvet's okay. I do prefer chocolate. Chocolate, you can't go wrong with chocolate, I feel like.
I like the red velvet because it's like, it dilutes the chocolate.
It's just red and tastes artificial.
Wrong.
See, I'm a huge, I just, dark chocolate, oh my god. I get like chocolate cake with chocolate chips inside, with dark chocolate M&Ms, which dark chocolate M&Ms are basically milk chocolate. And then the milk chocolate is basically like, no, I do not. Why are M&M dark chocolate only 60%? That's like nothing. I digress. And then I get chocolate icing, and then, yeah, it's so good. No one can stomach it, though, which just leaves more cake for me.
Ah, that's what you're doing.
Uh-huh. Clever, aren't I? Same clever.
No.
Okay. Red velvet is supposed to be more tart and less chocolatey. It's chocolate light. See, that's what Mal likes about it. But I'm not chocolate light. I'm chocolate heavy. I like chocolate. I want all the chocolate. So red velvet is just sort of like chocolate essence as opposed to just being straight up chocolate, which can be a little disappointing. But when you're like expecting, you know, red velvet, it's like, okay, it's a pretty good red velvet, but it's not a chocolate cake, you know? Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Where is... Oh. The one thing I feel like, okay, vanilla cake. Is there such thing as a vanilla cake? Because I know a lot of people just call it yellow cake. Because it's usually just yellow. I don't think it's vanilla.
There's a difference between yellow cake and vanilla cake.
Is there? That's why you get chocolate frosted red velvet. Ooh, that sounds good. But no, Mal asked for cream cheese. So you're going to have a white bunny with a red inside, and that's not creepy at all. I'm a weirdo. I love vanilla cake. Really? I don't think that vanilla cake is necessarily bad. In fact, in my dining hall,
vanilla cake.
In my dining hall, there was like this vanilla cake that actually was like one of the best vanilla cakes I've ever had. That's so rare in a dining hall to have food that tastes like good, you know? You know the vanilla cake I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah.
It was so good. Oh, angel cake's also very good. I love angel cake. Is that vanilla? What flavor is angel cake besides just angel? Like, that doesn't feel like a flavor. That's like the texture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are there things like chocolate angel cake? Can you get a different flavor angel cake? Is that possible? What does angel taste like? That's a good question. McCain deep and delicious vanilla cake. But angel food cake is just like... I feel like it just tastes like sugar. I'm gonna be real. Right? I
Yeah.
wouldn't. If I had to pick a flavor, I guess vanilla, but I don't think it tastes like vanilla. Because I'm not really tasting vanilla, I'm just tasting sugar. It's like if cotton candy was a cake. I know there's cotton candy cakes, but it's like different from that, right? It actually has the density of a cake, right? I don't like cotton candy. You'd think I'd like cotton candy because, I don't know, I think I seem like a cotton candy type of person. But I don't like cotton candy. I know. It's just like messy. I think I'm just a very messy
Cotton
person.
candy doesn't really taste like anything. It's just sugar.
Yeah, but it's like the most inconvenient way to.
It's like sticky and it gets in your hair and it sucks.
But I think I'm also just a very messy person. Like, I was bringing my paintings home and I ended up with paint all over. Actually, I feel like I need to get a whole new wardrobe because all of my clothes have paint on them. Look, I got paint on this one.
Yeah.
I got paint everywhere. And I can't get rid. Hal's opinions on things are wild. We need a book. Are you 3? Oh my god! No, I'm just a mess. I think I lack coordination or something. I don't get it in my hair. Mal said that. Mal, you said that you got cotton candy in your hair. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, okay. To be fair, I think the last time you did have cotton candy, you were 3.
Yeah. Honestly, I was just so traumatized by it, you know.
Traumatized by getting cotton candy in your hair. I have this specific memory of you getting gum in your hair.
I think I got stuck.
Well, no. Hold on. So there was a time you got gum in your hair. I think it's because you were trying to blow a bubble and you somehow just failed miserably. And then we had to cut your hair. That was, sad.
Traumatizing for me because I really cared about my hair back then.
I was about to say, when? But, there's this one memory I have. I fidget a lot. I need something all the time to, mess with my hands. And I got, this silly putty, and it was really cool. And I was, messing with it, and I was, messing with it before going to bed, because I get, nightmares and stuff. So I'm, messing with, the silly putty before I go to bed. And I lost the container for it, so I put it in this other container that was meant for books. So it was, it was actually the Captain Underpants collection book. Okay? It was a giant book. But it looked like a book, but it was actually just a container. You put all the books in there. But I took all the books out, because reading. And then I put the silly putty in there, closed it, and then went to bed. I woke up, had the best sleep of my life. For some reason, I remember distinctly. That one game, Peggle? And, yeah. That was Jeopardy. What were you just saying?
You're right. I mean,
what? The morning. Yeah. So, the morning song from Peggles was playing in my head. Okay? It was man, what a swell morning. I woke up before my alarm for school. That never happens when I was younger, right? Now it's all that happens, right? So I'm man, today's gonna be a good day. I try to get up out of bed and I can't move. I'm paralyzed. I'm what's happening? And I'm freaking out all of a sudden. I'm Mel, help me, Mel! Because they're in the bed underneath me, right? I'm Mel, wake up. I can't wake them up. They're dead asleep. I'm just screaming, hoping someone will help me because I can't move. Eventually, you hear me. You hear me screaming.
I'm
You're
shut up.
Yeah, you're what are you doing? Shut up. And I'm I can't move. I'm stuck. And you don't believe me whatsoever. You're uh-huh. And I'm no, seriously, help me. You're ugh, fine. You climb up to the top bunk. You try to grab my hands to pull me up, and you cannot move me. And you're what are you doing? I'm I can't move. And you're no, you're fighting against them. No, I seriously can't move. Now you're kind of starting to believe me a little bit. I still think that you thought that I was
I thought you were I thought you were trying to say that there was a magic spell placed on you. I was
No, I was seriously confused as to why I couldn't move. Eventually, you decide to get Mom and Dad, right? They come over and inspect the silly putty that I had. Fell out of the, Captain Underpants Collection Edition book thing that was holding my silly putty. Fell out. And somehow, because I moved so much in my sleep, it ended up under my head, and the heat from my body melted it, practically creating this super glue with my hair in the sheets of my bed. I was stuck. School was starting soon. I was freaking out. I do not remember the solution we came up with. I feel like it had to do with ice cubes and scissors. I think I made it to school a little late, but I did make it to school.
Sorry, I couldn't. I was late to school. I was glued to my bed.
I think that's what I said, and that's like, haha, okay. No, seriously, I was glued to my bed. I glued myself to my bed. I remember the thing I was most upset about, though, was the fact that I lost my silly putty, because it was unusable at that point. And I was so sad. Because I think I used my book fair money on it. You know, do you remember book fairs? Book fairs are cool.
It was a
I think that's also where I
ever bought books at the book fair.
I also think that I got the Underpants collection edition thing from the book fair. I think that's why I had both of those things. That's so funny. That might be the most Hal story I've ever heard. Oh my god. That's just a funny, silly memory. I don't know how I got to... Oh, because we got things stuck in our hair. That's like the most memorable thing I have of something getting stuck in my hair. But I don't think I've had any other moments since then. Except for like paint, because I'm 3, I guess. To be fair, I think oil paint gets everywhere. And oil paint's such a pain because it's... you have to use either paint thinner, or if you get it early enough, you can use Dawn dish soap, but once it dries, you're like, done. I still have an oil paint here. Drying. It's taking a sweet time. It's gonna take probably a couple months. I don't want to work with oil paint again. But I made like that food painting of like the soup, and my parents want another one. Because apparently it's not symmetrical. They need 2. Look at Azula. She does got crazy eyes.
I need
the one with her,
I need to
her
do
hair.
the folder doodle request.
Oh yes.
Here. The boulder. Let's get a picture.
The boulder.
Boulder avatar.
Oh, he's got a very simple design. The boulder is conflicted about fighting a young blind girl.
Where is
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder. The boulder is over his conflicted feelings.
Okay.
Dude, I'm out of water again. Okay, I'll be back. I'll probably be back with lava cakes.
Yay. I need to actually eat something before I eat a lava cake, I think.
You want this pizza?
Sure.
Here you go. Eat.
Ooh, okay. Hang on. Snack break. Sorry, Ollie. I'm not getting to your doodle request quite yet. Food more important. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Did Hal see the man Jimit guy I said before? I stepped away for a sec to get my own food.
What did I
How
what?
did you see the man Jimit
No.
guy?
I'll look in a minute. I need to eat my lava cake. Wow. Lava. Lava cake's pretty good. The only person in my family that really like cooks and stuff is like our uncle. He's pretty cool. I remember there was this time he made me like a lava cake, or I think it was a coffee cake technically, and it was like alive, like it was moving, but it tasted really good. It was coffee cake in the literal sense. Like he poured a pot of coffee in there. I don't know if that's technically coffee cake. Because coffee cake, I think, is like that, like, kind of toffee colored cake. Tiramisu is my go-to. That's pretty good, too. Okay. Oh my god, you did spam me. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, I do see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, I do remember. Do you remember this guy? He was in the show, Mangy Mutt.
Oh my god, I hated that guy.
Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, that guy was in Yokai Watch, from what I remember. He was creepy and kind of ugly.
I think he was like one of the like recurring characters too.
He was. Nearly all the characters are so cute or cool looking.
Then they added him. Yeah, why?
To be fair, I do remember him from the, show. So he was kind of a, like, I think a little, like, ugly mascot.
Why does every anime need to have, like, the objectively ugly one?
What the hell do you mean by that? Oh, wait, are we gonna go back to the conversation of you thinking everyone's ugly?
No. You know what I mean, though. Like, every anime has a character that is drawn to be ugly, right?
Be careful what you say next. You're not coming after me again.
I'm not coming after you, okay? I'm coming after the artists or, like, character designers that are like, we need a character in here that is just ugly. Okay? They design them for the purpose of being ugly. And I think it's so weird.
Do you think Zenitsu falls in that category?
No.
I love Zenitsu. Unpopular opinion. You don't think he falls in that category?
No. I think he's cute.
I think he's ugly. But I love him anyway.
He's ugly in a cute way.
He's like... Oh, you got my food! After I ate it?
Here it is.
I can't eat it now!
Well, I'm gonna put it in there.
Okay. Why didn't you tell me you were getting it? You said you weren't going to.
Well, I was waiting for them to calm down a little bit.
Okay. Could have said that. There are a lot of people that like ugly characters because they look cute in a weird way. Because I'm guessing you're talking about like Mineta from My Hero?
Mineta from My Hero. There's like Hifumi Yamada from Danganronpa.
Well, that guy was just weird.
Manji is just horrifying, yeah. I agree.
Is he supposed to look like a little like Yethound or whatever? Because I think that they're all references to like actual things, right? Like actual spirit things.
Yeah.
He died as he lived. A simp. For real, though!
Like, typically the quote-unquote ugly characters are also massive creeps, But sometimes they're just characters that like to eat a lot. And that feels really, like, insulting.
I'm almost done with my cake. Draw the boulder. Every time I see simp, all I can think of is Sniper Monkey. What? Like a Sniper Monkey? You don't know that meme? I don't think I do. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about at all. Okay, let me look. What? I've never seen that video before. But I've seen lots of other videos like it where they like are like, yeah, I'm cool. And then they just say things that like do not like acronym right. Yeah, I'm a simp. Dun 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 dun. It's just the tonal shift that's funny. Oh my god. Are you excited about tonight? I'm nervous. I'm always nervous though. You're always nervous. I know. But I am excited. I feel like nervousness comes with excitement. I hope that's normal. I feel like that is, right?
Dude, I just remembered, Dad found this scene with like the boulder and everything so funny.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him like
He was like laughing really hard. I think he got like references that we didn't get.
Are there references?
Yeah, they're references to like WWE.
Oh yeah. It's because the boulder is hilarious. There was another like episode that our dad laughed at really hard unexpectedly. It was the one with the platypus bear.
Yeah,
he found that hilarious.
I don't know why. It was the one with the future telling.
Oh yeah, he found the future telling episode really, really funny. And then, are there any other episodes that he found really funny? Because I haven't, been able to like watch.
He obviously really liked the bloodbending episode.
Oh,
because he found that really interesting.
You say obviously, I didn't know that. It was cool though. I do love that episode.
Like, I remember going into it, I knew that bloodbending was going to be a thing. But I wasn't really sure how it was gonna, like, be presented, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, like, Katara was going to use it, like, and that it would be, a permanent tool in her arsenal.
I mean, no spoilers, but... Careful what she say. Dad's listening.
Is?
Yeah? I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think of what my favorite Avatar episode is. I mean, I do love Toph's, like just Toph. Any episode with Toph I really like. Is it a spoiler? I mean, maybe. I feel like it. Because my dad really knows nothing about Avatar. I don't know how he knows, like, absolutely nothing, but he, like, knows absolutely nothing. He, like, heard the song Secret Tunnel, and I was like, oh, that's from Avatar. He's like, no, it's not. What? Good guy tropes state that they can't use things that look evil. I mean, I'm not...
It is kind of evil, though.
To be fair, I think of blood mending as a handy tool. Like for hunting, bro. Food would not be an issue. I think that, like, I mean, she does use a lot of the stuff that she learned. Like pulling, like, liquid out of other things. Like plants and stuff.
Yeah, but she pretty much only uses it in, like, emergency situations.
I think of all the bending, firebending sucks. I'm sorry. There's, like, not that anything impressive about that, you know? Right? What do you mean? What did I just say?
I think you airbending is worse by far. To be
What?
fair, well,
no. Have you, wait, important question. Have you seen Korra? I don't want to say anything. You can fly with airbending.
only if you
Have a glider, which is cool. Plus, everyone in the Air Nation is a bender. Like every single
everyone
one.
is a pacifist as well.
You can fly with a plane! There's no planes!
There isn't Korra.
Well, no, there are. No, there's not. Yeah.
There is.
Oh, there are. In the Avatar: The Last Airbender timeline, there's no planes. There are hot air balloons, but they were just invented.
Blimps.
There are blimps too, but those were just invented.
They were just invented.
Therefore, flying, pretty cool. Plus, I mean, flying bison, that's even cooler.
Firebenders have dragons.
Okay. Had dragons.
Before they killed them all.
And where are all the airbenders? That's dirty. You draw in a very strange order. You'll draw one eye, and then come back to the other eye much later.
It's like a little sandwich, okay?
It's a sandwich. Like, airbending fundamentally is weaker than the others. I mean, if you... Korra. It's a utility.
In the same way, though, like, I feel like firebending, they have, like, that one really cool move that only certain people can do that can absolutely one-shot anyone, right? Which is the lightning bending.
I mean, I guess?
And, like, if you're gonna go by that logic with airbending, where, like, most airbenders would never do that anyway.
Well, that's because they're pacifists. Isn't there, like, a thing where it's, like... I don't know. When you can, like, suck all the air out of a room, suffocating everyone, that's kind of a power move, in my opinion. But... I think water is the most useful, though. On top of that, all the other elements have other uses in bending styles. So I think water is the most useful because it can heal. I think it's, like, the only one that can. To be fair, I think in Korra we do see fire healing, but, I mean, waterbenders are way more typical to heal.
Yeah.
And I only think we see fire healing because they totally used water in the process, so I don't know.
There's your boulder.
Very cool. Well, no, that's just being judgy, Hal. I think that I'm pretty sure that there is only the water people, like, can heal. Not everyone is a healer in the water type, obviously. But of all the elements that are likely to heal, I think water probably is the most likely. I don't think we see air healing, which you would think they could do. But I don't think we see that happen. Right? What? And of all the elements, air is the weakest. Point proven. Thank you, have a nice day. I mean, for the longest time, Aang only knew airbending, and he kind of kicked everyone's butt with it. Agree to disagree. You drawing a profile shot?
Yeah, I want to draw her looking very mischievous and high and mighty.
Like the anime. Ha 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 ha. You keep giving examples of other things, elements, and not air. Okay, I'll listen. I do think fire is a little bit weaker than air. Just slightly. Though, okay, wait. I might change my mind slightly because of combustion bending. I always forget that's a thing. That's scary.
I feel like combustion bending is overrated, actually. I
really?
think combustion bending isn't that strong.
It's like explosions. Airbending has been gone for how many years? No one knows how to fight air. Only reason he was strong. I guess that's fair. I guess. Technically. I do think part of the reason that the airbenders were gone, though, was because weren't the airbenders, like, pacifists? That was, like, a big part of, like, Aang's whole, like, trauma. He was like, I don't want to have to fight, because that's not the airbender way.
Yeah, and if he broke the pacifist rule, then he really, the genocide of the airbenders would have actually been successful.
Mm-hmm. If
So
airbending had been around and people fought the airbenders, they'd know how to fight it because they were weak. I don't think they were, though. I think that it was literally just that they were pacifists.
Yeah.
Because I think no element is weak when you think about it. Everything can be used with force, and the reason they are called the four main elements is because they earned the title. It's like having a party of four. Every teammate has their use and something that makes them stand out. That's fair. What if the airbenders were so strong that they took a vow of pacifism? I mean, I don't think they all took a vow of pacifism, but they were all pretty, like... I'm pretty sure they were all pacifists for the most part. Because I remember that was a very important thing for Aang, obviously. I think the thing is that there's only one, like, sub-thing. Or, I guess there's three if you count combustion bending. But I always just forget about combustion bending. Because combustion bending kind of confuses me. Is it something that they're born with? Their third eye? Their combustion bending third eye? Or is it something they earn?
It's never really explained.
We don't really learn about it. You can make air cut through steel without with enough pressure, obviously. What I'm saying is that, in my opinion, air is weaker than the others in an overall stance. Like, it's not that it's not useful or as easily useful as the others. I do think fire becomes a lot more useful, like, in Korra because of, like, electricity, right? So then firebendings also get more utility, right? Kinda looks like a Muppet, and I'm not sure why.
Something about the way I've done her nose.
She looks like a Muppet. Why does she look like a Muppet? I think it's because you're doing like that. I don't think you've done that before.
Hmm?
I think you've usually had it be like.
No.
You sure?
I started doing this, and I like it better.
When? Since when?
When I did my profile. My little, like...
Your profile?
My little turnaround.
Did you?
Yeah. I decided it looked better.
Fair enough. Got to go get my health card renewed, be back soon. have fun, I guess. I don't know if that's a fun thing, but utility-wise, fire would have been so much more useful in Aang's time because, you know, they don't have electricity and need fire to heat and cook. That's true. I mean, do you remember when he made his, like, when, hello?
To be fair, I think that water, they can control the temperature of the water.
They can't heat it up, can they?
I think they can.
We never see them heat it up. But we do see them turn ice into water and water into ice. Also, with water bending, they just, like, can pull the impurities out of, like, the water. That's crazy. That they can just, like, oh, let me just separate the actual water from the dirty water. And they can just do that. Easy peasy. But they can also bend any liquid, almost.
Yeah.
That's insane. Why does she look like a Muppet? I feel like it's the lips, weirdly.
But she has lipstick.
I know she does, but
I've drawn her with lipstick in every single one of these other ones.
Lipstick is, like, I feel like really difficult to draw. I always struggle with it. I think water or earth are probably the most useful elements, though. All I'm hearing is a lot of praise for the other elements and not air. I am saying that water and earth are probably top tier, but I do think air is maybe a little higher than fire. At least, I'd prefer to have air over fire. Though, to be fair, I would probably be a firebender. Quite simply because, I don't know. I feel like because I have red hair, usually fire is the go-to element. I agree with that, but fire over air any day. Would you like to see what I'm working on? Sure! I need to find where I put my phone, though. I don't know what I did with it. I, swear I just had it. And now oh, found it! I lose my phone all the time. It's actually, terrible. But I'm not as bad as my mom. My mom doesn't bring her phone with her anywhere. It's kind of scary, honestly. Working on icons for a project from a fellow streamer involved with Rain World. Ooh! Oh, that's nice.
What are you looking at?
This.
Oh, cool.
Most of the things you can do with air, you can do with fire if you utilize it right. Maybe? That's 50-50, by the way. Is the pixel art what you're working on? I like the gradient from, orange to blue. I love complementary colors. They're my favorite. I can't pick a favorite complementary color, but it's not red and green. Well, no, red and green can be really pretty. Ugh. But all I can think is Christmas. Tell me what you can do with air and not fire. Fly.
I mean, some people, Azula kind of used her fire to give her a little bit of, a boost. But she definitely couldn't keep it up for very long.
Hot air balloons. Next. Suffocating everyone by sucking all the air out of a room. Or straight up sucking the air out of someone's lungs.
I mean, technically, fire robs oxygen.
Yeah, but that would take a while, wouldn't it?
It would.
Fire eats oxygen. Yeah, but that would take, a minute. Airbenders can literally
They can literally suck the air out of their lungs.
Yeah.
So that's like blood bending.
Yeah.
But, suffocating.
I also feel like the mobility that you have, with airbending just in general is easier. Even if you got rid of, the flying thing. Just, it looks fun just hopping around like Aang does. You know? You know?
Yeah.
Also, airbending has much closer, like, spirituality stuff, which doesn't really have much of importance in, like... Well, I guess it does kind of have an importance in, like, Avatar Last Airbender, but, you know. It has a much bigger importance in Korra. The thing is, you can suck the air out of... Okay, you can suck the air out, but you'd still need to keep bending to keep the air out, no?
Well, I think they die too quickly.
You light the fire and you're out. The location is called Shaded Citadel. The orange glow is from the luminescent mold clumps against the floor and wall, and the blue is from the moonlight seeping in through the cracks of the ceiling. That's really pretty. I want to say purple and yellow is probably like my favorite complementary color scheme, but I think that's just because I like purple and yellow. I mean, look at the stream. But orange and blue, I'm kind of obsessed with orange and blue. It just always looks good. I feel like you can go wrong with purple and yellow. You can go wrong with red and green, but orange and blue, you can't really get wrong. Gold and sapphire, that's pretty. I mean, it does take time for someone to suffocate, but I mean...
They can also do it to multiple people at once.
Yeah, but slight spoilers. We do kind of see someone do that in Korra.
So, like, when you're an airbender and you are not opposed to killing people, then you can basically... It doesn't matter how outnumbered you are. You can just suffocate everyone.
Ace wants a token. That means we're battling. On the first session when I'm level 1 and I have no idea how to use a druid. Give me druid tips.
Just fight it. I don't know.
You can do that with any element, to be fair. It just takes a different amount of time. I mean, I feel like speed is kind of necessary when you're in a fight. Consider the following. You can pressurize a room and crush their lungs with air. I mean, I guess theoretically that could be possible. Though I don't think I've seen that happen. Yo. Okay, in Korra, there's this one scene that, like, kind of shakes me to my core. It's, like, in season 3. And it's not even, like, Korra fighting. It's, like, the Red Lotus. If you know the scene I'm talking about, I mean, it's the Red Lotus and, Toph's daughters are fighting her. And man, it is probably the most brutal thing I've ever seen in any cartoon ever. Except for maybe, Infinity Train. Infinity Train has some really gruesome.
Yeah, it does. Oops.
I still think Big Fireball would be easier, maybe. Have you seen a pressurizer before? Yes. It's like the little plastic thingy that you like, Have you seen Happy Tree Friends, Hal? I've heard of it.
I think I've heard of it.
I need to, like, catch up on a lot of stuff.
I don't think Happy Tree Friends is a kid's show, though.
Yeah, I'm talking about stuff that's specifically... I mean, I'm sure that adult stuff can be more gruesome. But stuff that's meant for, like, kids, it's kind of surprising how gruesome it can sometimes get. All Hal said was cartoons. I was more talking about, like, stuff that's aimed for kids. Well, is Korra aimed for kids? What is the rating on Korra?
I think its target audience is, like, high school, college, but I think it's technically suitable for kids.
Let me see the rating.
Does anime count? If it's
TV
meant for
PG,
kids?
it's 11+.
Okay. So middle schoolers to...
I feel like anime is known for being pretty brutal. Dude,
which picture?
I so badly
want to
want to rewatch Infinity Train, but there's nowhere to watch it. Sword Art Online has some gruesome moments. I didn't watch Sword Art Online long enough. I don't know. I wasn't really a fan of it. It didn't hook me in soon enough.
Yeah. Dude, I tried watching it as well. And
I think it's just a thing.
I watched it. I tried to watch it separately from you. There was like, I couldn't get over the fact that like they were like giving up on like progressing. And they were just like, you know what? Let's just do domestic life together. I was like, this is kind of stupid.
It was my first anime. That tends to, like, okay, I think my first anime it was actually probably Glitter Force. But, the first one that I'd actually, like, I think Fairy Tail was my first.
Yeah.
I never finished Fairy Tail. I only, like, watched the first season, and that was kind of I don't really, when I tried to watch the other seasons, I don't know. Fairy Tail gets very repetitive very fast. But I do like Fairy Tail. I want to make a good horror instance. I feel like horror is very, like, difficult to get right. I don't know. I don't, like, watch a bunch of horror. Though, I haven't watched Black Mirror, but I've heard some stuff about Black Mirror, and I feel like that's pretty scary. I think, like, psychological stuff tends to scare me more than, like, actual, like, murderers and stuff like that, you know? I mean, to be fair, if someone told you you would die, but you have to beat monsters that are meant to kill large amounts of people at the same time, would you want to progress?
I mean,
I'll be back.
It also really confused me, everything about the main character. It was like, what was he trying to be? What is his personality? He just seems like he's just manipulating everyone around him sometimes. And then he's also got like a harem going on, and it just doesn't make any sense. I think like, so that bugged me because it was like, this guy acted like he was like, you know, the bestest ever. And like, I get it, he was like traumatized by like, oh, one of his parties just got completely and utterly like killed. I think the pacing confused me. I don't know. Something was confusing about it that made me not want to watch it anymore. I wouldn't call it a harem since he only had eyes for one person, but there was like other girls that were in love with him. For like no justifiable reason. Cause like he was kind of stupid and a jerk and not very nice, and it was really confusing the way that everything was like, the order everything was put in. I feel like that happens all the time IRL. Well, it's dumb. Hey, multiple female/male characters associate affection for someone in an intrusive manner. I don't know. It was weird. And I think, like, I couldn't understand the main guy's personality. It felt like it changed every single episode. And it was just, like, it was weird.
What?
Talking about Sword Art Online, everything I remember about it, which is, like, I only watched, like, 14 episodes, and then I was like, this is dumb.
I think I'm just not the biggest fan of isekais as like a genre. I feel like Sword Art Online is technically an isekai, right?
Yeah.
I mean, every other episode, like, months pass.
Yeah, and that confused me, like, the timeline of things. Because, like, in the first episode, it ended with him, like, kind of losing his sanity or, like, something. And he was like, oh, I was a beta tester for this game, and I'm actually, like, way more powerful than any of you people. And I don't really know why he said that, or why that mattered. it was really weird, and I was like, what is wrong with him? Like, is he okay mentally? And like, then there was like a thing where it was like, oh, he had like this trauma of like, oh, his entire adventuring party got like killed except for him in like a whatever they were doing. I don't even know. And like, I was like, what? When did this happen? And why are we only hearing about it? Like, it was weird. Okay, and I was also like, why is this his reaction to it? Like, I don't know. I had a lot of feelings.
As for Fairy Tail, I couldn't watch. I think I have a very short attention span. Longer animes, I just can't stay watching. My mom ended up watching all of it. She like was obsessed with it. I accidentally created a monster. I like introduced her into anime, and she's somehow become more anime obsessed than me and Mal combined. But yeah, I like Fairy Tail, but I can only enjoy it for so long, I guess. He didn't lose his sanity. They literally explained it that everyone would either hate him or want his info, but this info would be false, so he decided to be the bad guy. Like, don't get me wrong, Sword Art Online has its problems, but my first anime has a special place in my heart. That's understandable.
See, I didn't understand that.
I don't know whose birthday it is, but happy birthday. It's Mal's birthday.
It's just me, my birthday.
My birthday's in July. How are you doing? I hope your Friday's going well. I'm excited for us to get our haircut. Figuring out grad school stuff, so exciting. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm probably thinking too far ahead. I definitely think
You do that so often.
I'm thinking I probably am gonna end up going to grad school, but I also just like, I don't want to. But whoops, I'm fine. Like, I don't want to, but at the same time, like, it's only, like, what, 2 more years? That's not that long, you know? Right? What are you wanting to do with life? Be an art teacher? That's why I'm going with art ed. And teachers get paid more if they have, like, their masters. So that's also part of the reason why it would, like, double my pay. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's only 2 more years to, like, double my pay. Might as well. Yeah, you need a master's at least, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you don't need a degree at all to be a teacher, which is wild. That shouldn't be the case. It's kind of, okay. I have so many opinions about, like, education and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. I think you need a license, okay? You need a license. And to get that, like, license, you just, like, need a certificate. It's really weird. Yeah. Like, this, like, license or certificate. It's kind of different state by state. Some states have gotten rid of that requirement altogether because of teaching shortages. And, you have to be 18 to teach. So, the age requirement is low. And, yeah. You can substitute at any, like, you don't need a certificate to substitute teach. And you can substitute teach starting, like, at 18 as well. So, like, I was looking into it, and I can become a teacher for film since I have experience in the field. I mean, I really want to be a teacher. I really love, like, I really love teaching, and I really, like, love working with, like, people. So I don't really care what age I teach or, like, what, but, like, there's a lot of people that shouldn't be teachers, I guess. I've had a lot of bad teachers in the past that have, like, actually, like, done, like, bad damage. And it's sad to know there's actually a lot of bad teachers like that out there. Like, I heard some disappointing news about my school. My school has a lot of issues. my high school. But like recently, like 2 teachers got arrested because they were like abusing a student in front of people. They filmed it. It was bad. And it just sort of makes me like sit here and be like, why? Like, why would you become a teacher? It doesn't, there's like, I don't know. There's a lot of issues with the schooling system. Part of the reason I wanted to be an art teacher specifically is because they have like the least restrictions, I guess, in a way. I know that they're like the quickest to get cut, and it's something my dad never shuts up about. But I really do want to like, I think that's important to teach like things that are important. And I think with art, it's not so much teaching art, but it's like about teaching creativity and problem solving and collaboration and working together and all that other stuff that is important in like all fields, no matter what you do. And I think like being able to find like the beauty and enjoyment in like just anything you want to do is important. And I also think that for the people that do like art, there are art jobs that you can do. I do want people to be like successful and happy in like what they do, and that's like important to me, right? And so, I don't know. It's kind of disheartening that like I had a really rough time in school because school is just set up in a way that's just like, I don't know, crappy. There's obviously more to it, but I don't want to like bring down the mood. It's Mal's birthday after all.
'Tis my birthday. You better not ruin my birthday. How dare you?
But yeah. Getting a master's would increase my pay. So I would like to go to grad school. I also just like, I like school. I know I just said that I didn't, but I do. I like, you know, I like learning. That's more specific. I like learning things. I'm always going to have my issues with school, but like learning, I'm always going to love learning. I don't think people could kill my enjoyment for that. Learning new things is like addicting, right? At least it is for me.
I agree. I like learning information. I feel like I don't like learning how to do things.
I like learning how to do things. That's also part of the reason that I went with like the art ed major. It's because I get to learn all the arts. Like I just finished metals. Yay. And I would not learn how to do that otherwise. Unless, you know, it was required, which it was. It's kind of sad. I've realized that I've learned that I love, like, the 3D arts way more than I ever thought I would. You know? I kind of always gave 3D a bad rap in my brain because, I don't know, it just, I guess I never got the opportunities for it, which, you know, I feel like most people don't get opportunities for 3D because it's expensive and there's like need for storage and all these different tools. It's kind of a lot of work, so it makes sense why 3D art isn't like typical. But I feel like it makes more sense in my brain to work in 3D than 2D. It's kind of a pain because I've spent so much of my life learning 2D, only for me to like excel in 3D much faster than I ever have in 2D. I don't really like metals all that much. I do enjoy it. I think I'd enjoy it more if we did casting in Metals 1. But I really enjoyed sculpture, which I really am upset that I enjoyed sculpture because that was so not good for me. I would stay in like the arts building till like midnight every night because I was just trying to get my projects done. It's so much work. It was not healthy. But I enjoyed it. Hal, I love metals. Also, I don't like it that much. I have mixed feelings, I feel like, about all the arts, right? I love them, but it's probably not great for me because I'll get so focused in on whatever I'm doing in art and like forget to like, I don't know, eat, sleep, all that other stuff. I know Metals 2 does casting, and I'm kind of like conflicted about it. I'm like, should I take Metals 2? Like, I don't know. I'm taking ceramics next semester, which I never thought I would have done. So we'll see. Because I'm taking upper level ceramics. Part of me is like, I don't want to take 2 3D upper level things. But I might. The other thing I'm thinking of taking is painting too, which I'm kind of mixed about. Because I didn't love painting all that much, but I also did like it. Conflicting feelings. Why do you like digital art?
Because it's fun.
Is that it?
I mean, I just get a lot of, like, freedom to just draw whatever I want without having to think too hard.
I feel like I have to think very hard about drawing. Because you make it all up in your head. What do you mean you don't think that hard?
I just kind of trust the process and let it guide me.
You are very talented.
I've been told.
Ugh, painting. I couldn't tell if my painting professor ever liked my paintings or not. Cause the painting, like, the crit that we did, like, yesterday, it was a no-brush painting. I posted it in the Discord if you guys are curious. It was, like, it was basically a finger painting of me. I think he did. He's just strange. I think he did too. But he was like, it's a good painting, just a disappointing one. It was his exact words.
Oh, gosh.
No! And, like, he said that about, like, a lot of people's paintings. Like, I think, like, there was this other person in our class that he said, like, oh, it's a bad painting. But I think it's trying to be. And he went, no. And then he was like, well, do you guys think it looks like a child made it? Or, yeah! I'm like, who says that?
Oh my god, what a way of completely destroying someone.
And I wasn't here for, like, the first crit that he did of, like, these paintings, but, Annie was making a painting for her, like, mom for Mother's Day, and, I actually liked him as a teacher, believe it or not, which is crazy. I know it doesn't sound like it, but, like, Annie, she was making a painting for, her mom for Mother's Day, and she told me that during the crit, he said, are you sure you want to give this to your mom? Yeah! Oh my god. I just stonewall him by saying, I like what I did. I think your painting turned out great. I actually think a lot of people's paintings turned out great. So it kind of sucks when people's, like, confidences are killed.
Yeah, I think that's about the worst thing you can do as a teacher is kill the student's confidence.
I mean, I think luckily for him, a lot of the people in that class were pretty self-assured, right?
Yeah.
Though, I will say, that class had a lot of talented people. People's, like, skill levels were all over the place, but there were, like, some really talented people in that class. And they were not even art majors, which admittedly killed my confidence a little bit. Our class was wild. Yeah. But I have mixed feelings about painting because, number one, I have mixed feelings about still life, which is what we did for the most part. I like still life because it's, for me, very therapeutic and relaxing because I don't have to think about what I'm painting at all. I see it in front of me. That's what I'm doing. But it's also very boring, right? I don't know what I'm going to do with most of my still life paintings. I don't want to throw them away because that feels wasteful, but, like, who the hell wants a painting of, like, these kid toys? I'm planning on giving them to my aunt. I feel like she'll figure out something to do with them. Though I also feel a little bit bad. I made a comment I regret yesterday, honestly. Wasn't able to articulate words properly. Really? For someone's painting, or? I feel like crit always stresses me out, and I never feel like I'm able to say what I want to say. Because I'm always, like, with crit, I feel like you can, like, crit's such a sensitive time, you know? You don't want to, like, hurt anyone's feelings, but also, like, if you only say nice things, it also feels like, you know, like what if they're just lying to you? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you do want to learn, so you do want to hear what's wrong, but at the same time, don't be mean about it. Like, that's like how I feel. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said it's an advanced child mark making. I wanted to get across it was chaotic but whimsical and fun. I really messed up. Nah, I don't think he did. I don't think he took offense. And to be fair, it was kind of like tough because our professor was like, I mean, like he was like, this is like a child's painting, and then everyone kind of tried to argue like, no, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a child's painting because obviously it doesn't look like a kid's made it, but I do think it felt very like messed up, like dreamlike, if that makes sense. Because it wasn't a real space, and he wasn't trying to make it a real space. So yeah, it felt like a trap. I feel like our professor set up a trap there. I understood what you meant. I don't think he took offense. Yeah, it had liminal vibes. I hope he didn't. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I wouldn't beat yourself too hard about it. At the end of the day, Crit is just like, you know, talking. Like we're all just trying to like advance. I feel like crits usually happen at a weird point though. Like on one hand, it's like it's handy that crit happens, but it kind of isn't handy that it happens at the end. I know some professors do it when you're like 75% done. At the same time, I don't like doing crit then either because sometimes people don't see the vision and they're just like giving you bad advice. And also, like, sometimes you just, like, oh, you just gotta see it finished in order to see the picture, like, you know what I mean? I think it makes sense to do crit after, but when you're doing crit after and you don't have any classes afterwards, it's like, well, where do I go from here? You know? He's also not great at managing time, so crits get out of hand. Oh, it got very hectic at the end, yeah. I thought it was so funny. So, I missed like last Thursday's class before finals because I was working on my metal stuff. I was working on the ring that I made for Mal, right? Mm-hmm. You like it actually? Yeah. It does fit you like really well. It's a little loose maybe.
But I prefer it to be loose because I think if it was any tighter it would feel suffocating.
Yeah.
And welcome back. It's not gonna fall off.
Yeah. Welcome back. But he was like, let's pick on Hal. Since he was, like, not here on Thursday, decided to take a little vacation, and I was like, someone's salty. Like, I was busy, dude. I got my painting done.
We saw a play.
Yeah. Oh, that was for Mal. Do you have a picture of your finished product? I put it in the Discord. It's not a great picture, honestly. It wasn't originally for Mal, but it's their birthday today, and it doesn't fit me super well.
It fits me perfectly.
Like, it kind of gets like a little, yeah. Dude, your hands are warm. That ring was hot.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hot.
I like it. It's such a good ring.
Thank you.
I think it turned out really good. Okay. I am almost done with my Azulas.
I'm not great at taking pictures of my 3D works, which is kind of sad because I think my 3D works are usually my best work. Thank you! I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it's still kind of messy. I think I lack some form of craftsmanship. You know? Because when I try really hard to make things look nice, I feel like, you know? I should have thrown it in the Tumblr, but I was nervous because it was in, like, the like, other room. And he hadn't showed it to us, so I was like, what if I'm not allowed to? So I didn't. I think it would have looked nicer if I threw it in the tumbler. But I also was worried about it breaking, because when I was sanding it for so long, it kind of started to get really thin. It was freaking me out. Because it got really thin at the seam, because I was trying to sand the solder away. Whatever. I'm done with it, and I got a good grade on it. And Jeff was really nice about it. Nah, I use that ring. I use that thing so much. The tumbler, yeah. When I was done with studio cleanup, he was like, "Oh, great work this semester. Also, you're better at 3D than you think." And it touched my heart. Thank you. I don't hear that enough. 'Twas very sweet. I didn't expect to be as good at 3D as I think I am. But it's nice and it's enjoyable. I think I just like working with my hands, which is also unexpected. Weirdly, I think my worst medium is digital. You know?
Ugh. And that's the medium that you're better at than most people.
No, I don't really think so.
I think so.
It's more so that I think I get easily frustrated with digital. I think it's because, like, digital has, like, such this clean look to it that, like, I feel all this pressure for it to be good. I think my digital stuff is fine. I just, like, it's more so the frustration I get with, like, digital, I guess. Right? Where, like, I'll be working on digital, and I just want it to be perfect. And I feel like I can achieve perfection because it's with a computer. But I can't. I think that, like, I have, like, whether intentionally or not, a messier style. So I need to just let myself be looser, and I think with digital, I don't let myself be looser. I do like video editing, though. That's, like, the one digital thing that I really enjoy. Be chaotic. I know, I really need to be. I just stress myself out about perfection. I don't know. Is anyone else like a perfectionist? I definitely feel like I am. I've gotten a little bit more chill about it because I've tried, but yeah. When you're like very like perfectionist, it's like nothing you do, even if you like did a really good job at it, is like good enough. Would you consider yourself a perfectionist?
I don't think so. I think I used to be, but I think I've gotten over it.
Perfection is the enemy of good. I'm a perfectionist. What did you say, sorry?
I think I used to be a perfectionist, but I think I've gotten over it.
When do you think you used to be a perfectionist?
Like when I was way younger, like I was in like elementary school to middle school. I feel like I was pretty perfectionist.
I can sort of understand what you're saying. Because, like, I remember I think you had a lot of, like, issues with getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You were like, oh, if I get in trouble, I'm a bad person. Which I still feel sometimes.
Yeah, I kind of, like, recognized that it was ridiculous and that I would never hold anyone else to this standard. Why would I hold myself to it, you know?
Mm-hmm. But I also think that, it's a thing of, like, God, brain work. Grades. Yeah. We both were, like, really like, oh, we need to get straight A's. We need to be straight A students. Right?
Eventually, I kind of got over it, I think, in college.
Yeah, I still need to, like, let myself get over it a little bit. But at the same time, okay, my GPA in college is, get this, guys, a 3.99. And it's a 3.99 because I got an A- in my figure drawing class. It bothers me. Because A+ do nothing, but A- hurt your GPA. What the hell? Hence why my emotes took me anywhere from 7 to 16 hours. Well, you're getting a bunch of happy birthday phone calls.
I know, I need to not. I'm busy. I can't. Okay, let's see. So, greenish sleeve.
Honestly, I love Azula in like the Earth Kingdom outfit.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits her weirdly more. Maybe I just like...
It's the place she conquered by herself.
I wouldn't say she did it by herself.
She basically did it by herself.
She had May and Ty Lee and the Dai Li agents. Though
Yeah.
I guess that was kind of manipulation on her.
That was her thing. That was her thing.
Perfectionism is a major flaw of mine. I feel like it's a pretty common flaw of a lot of people. It takes a lot of work to like get out of the mindset that like, hey, you're not perfect and that's okay. You know? I think like it's kind of interesting that I think the like people that are hardest, like the people you're hardest on, the person you're hardest on is yourself. Right? Pretty much always. I think that's like the case for pretty much everyone. You're always going to be hardest on yourself, harder than any other person for some reason. Not fair to you. But also, I don't super know the solution to not do that. Most of the drawings I've shown are whips to me. Because to me, there's always something missing or it's not done. I feel like that's another thing with like me and art. I feel like I could work on like some of my projects forever. You know? And that's part of why I actually like art school is because they give me deadlines where I'm going to have to say, okay, I'm not working on this anymore. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not done, it has to be done enough for me to turn it in. You know? Because you could legitimately be working on like literally anything for forever. You can like try and get every single tiny little kink out of anything. You can try and perfect it to perfection and you'll never get anywhere because it just, that's not how the world works. What?
Try these on. What do you need? They're lava cake.
Morgan.
I'm
There you go.
drawing. I will eat it in a second.
Why am I wearing sunglasses inside?
I just want to see the look on you. Because you're the only one who doesn't wear glasses, so you can.
These feel like 3D glasses. Are you sure that these are sunglasses?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
I feel like I'm seeing double.
What?
You sure they're sunglasses?
You sure your eyes are okay?
It's the gradient on them.
There is a gradient. It's weird. You're right.
Yeah, it's like trippy.
Anyway, there you go. Pair of sunglasses.
Okay. I know no one can see, but my dad just gave me a pair of sunglasses, and now I'm wearing sunglasses. So just imagine me, but cooler. I've learned to do the best you can, improve if you can, and make peace with yourself when you can. Yeah. I also think, like, doing the best you can... I think it's better to compare yourself to yourself rather than to compare yourself to, like, others. Because you never know, like, what other people have been through, and, like, it can be... Now you need to update your model. I need to get a pair of sunglasses. But, like... I'm trying to think of a good way to word this, because I'm usually pretty bad with words. But, like... It's hard to acknowledge that other people usually didn't start where you see them, you know? There'll be, like, these people that, like, are really famous and popular and whatever. And it's like, dang, they just are lucky because they're famous and popular. And usually, no, they got there because of hard work and all this other stuff. Though it can be hard to see because you didn't see the hard work. You can only, like, perception is smaller, right? So it's important to compare yourself to yourself because maybe you're not as good as, like, the person over there. But the person over there wasn't always that good either. So compare yourself to yourself. Wisdom with how.
Wisdom with how. I think I'm done.
Is that Azula finished?
Yeah.
Look at her.
So today had to be a short stream, right?
Because we're gonna get our haircut.
Yeah. So
wait,
yeah.
Let's go through all the avatar things.
Right.
Sometimes the best artists don't get known for years, which is wild to me. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I love Katara so much. Okay, like, comparing them to each other. Like, I love, look at that, like, bright cherry red with the blue, the cool blue. Yes!
Iroh is one of my favorites that I've done.
I really like your Iroh, too. Because he looks so much like Iroh. I love Toph, too.
I accidentally did 5 of Zero drawings. I thought I did 5 of everyone, but I only did 4 of everyone.
Miscounted. Oops. Let me see Azula again. Look at her. She looks a little crazy. Love her though. Very cool. Very cool. Look at foreshortening. Anyways. Iroh! Totally not biased. It's okay. Everyone loves Iroh. So, is that it then?
Yeah.
We ending there tonight? Tonight? It's not nighttime at all. I'm just tired.
Today.
Did a fantastic job, Mal. Yeah, and happy birthday again.
Birthday! Happy birthday!
So we're not going to be doing a gaming stream on Saturday because we're eating with family for like birthday, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to be doing D&D later at night on the Saturday. So yeah, we will see y'all at 7 p.m. Saturday if y'all want to check us out for D&D, and if not, we'll always stream. We'll be back to streaming at 2 on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, unless something comes up, which it happens. Who are we going to be raiding?
I don't know. Who do you want to raid?
I don't know.
Cacoethic is streaming. But I think they might be ending soon.
Yeah, because it's Marbles.
Do
Do you want to do someone new?
I mean, not really, because I have to go soon.
Oh, that's true. We can do Desmond.
Yeah. I feel like I just raided them.
Why not more? Desmond, Demon, or no, Dracula. I know names, I swear. Anyways, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.